Hi, you guys. How's it going? Good morning. Time to get up. Time to get up. Well, it's not really morning, I guess, for most people. But yeah, I woke up a little bit ago. Oh, an hour ago, I guess. Hi, Christina. Hey, Laura. Thanks for the wake up call. It's funny, it doesn't wake me up anymore. I need like a kettle drum to wake me up, seems like. Hi, Deb. Hey, Karla, you made it. Hi, Lorna. Lisa. Oh, dang it, Lisa. You're normally the first one on the list there. It's really funny. A lot of times Lisa's the first one to say hi. I almost just want to go, hey, Lisa, like before I even say anything. I know. It's all right. Hi, Betty. Okay, I got this one stupid fly that's driving me nuts. And as soon as I stand up, like to hunt for it, it disappears. And then as soon as I sit down, it like starts tormenting me again. So what are you guys doing? I bet you thought I wasn't going to stream today, huh? I bet you thought I wasn't. But I did, and I am. I just want to do some random stuff. Like, I've got all these books that, I've kind of been, I don't know, hoarding, I guess. And, books that I've collected with the intent um, of tearing them apart. And I haven't been able to bring myself to do it or whatever. So I'm doing it. So I'm going to kind of take apart some books and pull some pages out of some books and maybe work on some tags, maybe some envelopes, that kind of stuff. Christmas journals. Oh my God. Making paperclip thingies. Oh, nice. Yeah, you make those a lot, huh, Deb? I mean, you like those things. They're cool. I saw, yeah, didn't Selena have a whole bunch of those that you made, Deb? Oh, you're working on your swap journal, Christina? Cool beans. Right on. Yeah, Karla. Yeah, Karla has some new videos, some journals that she's done, but also like those Halloween kits. Yeah, those are badass. Like you should see them. They're insane. They're huge. Oh, you sent some to Julie Santos. Okay. Who was it that made all those paper clips for Selena? I can't remember who it was. Somebody. Anyways, I found this book. Me and Sebastian went to that's like super bad English, I know, but well, Shy, you don't need any mojo. It'll just come. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah. I've been really busy the last, few days or so, um, getting stuff organized and pulling out things that I forgot I had and that kind of stuff. Hey, I forgot last night in the my sale. There's if Does anybody is anybody interested in I forgot to pull this out and show it to you guys, but is anybody interested in like some satin ribbon? I have a whole bunch of satin ribbon and not super crazy colors, but like some brown and some pink and is anybody interested in some satin ribbon? I was thinking about, I don't know, maybe putting together some packs of, like maybe 3-yard pieces in assorted colors or something like that. I mean, I don't know. But anywho, and then also I forgot to, pull out the fabric that I had like yardage of and that kind of stuff. But there's always next time, I guess. You just packaged up some handmade Christmas bellies that I'll be listing in my shop tomorrow. Right on. Yeah, get them out. Okay, Art in the City. I always forget. Who are you? What's your first name again? I always forget. K. Okay. Oh, K. You're K. Oh, duh. How come I always forget that? I'm sorry, Kay. I'm a dingling. My brain does not think that quick. Oh, that's so funny. Because I know you, Kay. How come I didn't know that was you? Oh my God. Whatever. Um, duh. Um. Thanks, Kay. Yeah, man. Well, plus I just woke up, so. Anywho, so check out this book. Me and Sebastian went to the oh my God, I went to the Goodwill outlet, you guys. We only have one here in Spokane, but as far as I know. But man, oh man, I'm telling you, it was an adventure. Um so, it's just really like if you guys have never been to one of those things, those Goodwill outlets, you got to go sometime because it's literally it really 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 makes you realize how much stuff people throw away. Like you and by the time it goes through that place, like it I feel like it's not even usable anymore hardly. I mean, just because it just gets dumped in those huge bins and it just gets dumped in those huge bins and just dug through, and especially the books. Okay, so this book was in the bin, in one of the bins. And the first thing I found was this. And then I was like, okay, that's a cool book. Where I need to find the rest of that. So I found the rest of it on the other side of the bin. And I'm really glad I never did find the front cover, so I'm not 100% sure what it is, or with the name of the book, but oh my God, it's so cool. Look at the writing in this book. Look at it. It's just, I mean, anyway, I just had to get this because this is right up my alley, and then the whole entire book is just these drawings. You know what I'm saying? So I want to use some of this paper because it's nice, it's thick, and it's kind of like off-white, I don't know. I just love it. Anyway, so I found this book in there, but it's nice and heavy. And then I had bought this set of encyclopedias. So I want to pull some stuff out of here and maybe use it to make some tags. So I've got the whole set of these. I bought them on eBay. I'll admit, I bought them on eBay because I saw a couple of them and I was like, oh my God, I got to have the rest of those, Yeah, they're like plans. Exactly. And just the paper is just awesome. 1951. Architectural Graphic Standards. I think that's what it's called. Yeah, this 4th edition of Architectural Graphic Standards. Yeah. Anyways, I rescued this book, you guys. And I wish you could feel it. I wish you could feel how soft this paper is. But yeah, if anybody's interested in seeing in some ribbon, some satin ribbon, it's really nice ribbon, let me know. Send me an email or something. So yeah, been working on, before I started, pulling stuff for the sale, I was working on tags. And so I want to maybe look at kind of finishing these up. I wanted to add some words and stuff to them, But I want to do some more like pockets, like floating pocket type of things, right? And then also I wanted to do some collaging on some of these envelopes. Look at my avocado dyed envelopes, you guys. My lighting is really weird, isn't it? Does my lighting look terrible? It is a cool book. I love that book. Is it like the encyclopedia paper? Yeah, it is, Carla. Yep, it's like the encyclopedia paper. Exactly. Yeah. So, um, thanks, Betty. So yeah, I did a whole bunch of avocado dyeing the other day, and when I dry them, I like to put them on these cooling racks, these like cookie cooling racks that I have, and so I get these lines, you know, from the metal. There's like a lot of that's all I ever use those racks for. I don't make cookies anymore. Can't even tell that they're dyed. Yeah, I know. It's terrible. Well, they are. They're pink. They're pink. I know. What am I going to do about this? Hold on. Is that really bad? Is that terrible? I can't even see that way. I moved some stuff around. And hang on. Let me see. It's too close. Lots of shadow. I know. Is that terrible? Tell me if that is better. That was better. This is better, like this. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm just going to turn that one light off then. Because I have two lights. I have one up there and one up there, but the one up there I moved and it's a lot closer now. So yeah. Okay. So this is better. So yeah, you probably still can't see the color very well, but these are definitely pink. Did a ton of them, and there were some of these in the packs that I sold last night. So thinking about going to like a Mexican restaurant or something and asking them to save their avocado skins for me. Wouldn't that be cool? So I'd like to do just a little bit of collaging on like the flap of the envelope, you know, like just that section, you know, or maybe even just this section. I don't know. Sorry guys, but I don't know exactly what I'm doing, so I'll have to figure it out. I have this, here it is. All right, where's my box of paper stuff? I've organized myself into not being able to find anything. Oh, there it is. Here it is. I was looking for this box. No, Regina. I don't make my own envelopes. I mean, you know, I have, yeah, I do, but I have so many envelopes. I feel like I don't need to make envelopes. You know what I mean? So yeah, anyway, I just want to make some envelope. I just want to decorate some envelopes. But I don't want to cover up the the cool thing. So I'm just going to do this part on this one. So yeah, I'm just going to glue and screw around. It's my scrap box. My box is scrappy stuff. Don't you guys love glue sticks? I love glue sticks. Yeah, decorate envelopes. Yeah. Just gonna use I'm gonna try to use a bunch of small scraps on these too, like in a smaller space. I feel like, you know. So all these, this is my small scrap box. All small scraps. Ooh, I better pull out some, see, this is what happens. I start doing this and then I'm like, oh, I should use some, you know, wallpaper or, you know, and then you wind up with everything you own out on the table, right? It's a little piece of ledger. You need to clean your craft room, Kay? Yeah, I just got my craft room clean. I tell you what, I have really made some progress. I tell you what, I'm pretty happy with it now. Pretty happy with it. So anyways, that's what I'm thinking. And then I'll just trim off the, you know, edges. And then I just have the flap of the envelope kind of collaged. And then, you know, I can come back and maybe glue a bird on it, right? And then have some bigger ones that I thought would be kind of fun to do. Cluster flock. Oh, you guys are so cute. I need to do a giveaway. Yep, exactly, Margie. I need to do a giveaway. What do you guys think about? What do you think is the best way to do a giveaway? Because you know you don't want to put it in your, you know, description or whatever. But I want to give away something cool. You know, like a journal or something. Or two, or I don't know. Yeah, you have to figure out what to do for your giveaway. Hang on a second. Let me see. How come I wasn't subscribed to? Post it in the group like a swap, but you're signing up for the giveaway. Write down a number between 1 and 100 so we can't see. Yes, I was on your channel for a second, Kay. I forgot. Didn't know it was gonna start playing a video. I wasn't subbed to you. How come I wasn't subbed to you? And that's good because I haven't even seen any of your videos. You know? How do you know, Laura? You don't know. She says I'll pick 69. You don't know. You've got gas on your side. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I just get stuck in that. I always ask Karla to send me new channels like to watch. And I don't know why I'm not subbed to all of you guys. I mean, I need to work on that because I need new stuff to watch. I need new stuff to watch. I just don't go searching anymore. You know what I mean? And when I have you guys on live stream like this, I'm doing this, and anyways, I know I sound like whatever. I'm tired. But I haven't done anything crafty for a few days. So there's some ledger. This is ledger I got from Karla. Yeah, just pieces of it. And I want to ink the edges. See, it's really dark in here. I can't hardly see anything. I know. I'll just keep watching you. Oh, that's cute. I know you do. You do anyways. You do anyways, Kay. So if anybody is watching and you were in my live sale yesterday, your listings are active. There was a few people that I did not get an email from. So yeah, so I couldn't send you your link. But if anybody watches this video too and you wanted to buy something from the sale yesterday, just go to my shop because the listings are all up. So, and thank you to everybody who has completed your purchase. That really helps me out a lot, you guys, really, in a number of ways. It's really helped me get organized, get more organized. Everybody thinks I'm super organized. But really, like, I couldn't even find this box. You know what I'm saying? That can't be because they didn't know what to do. No, I know. I don't know. I know one person, she said that she couldn't find my email or something. I don't know. So whatever. It's fine. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Everything that happens is meant to be the way it happens, you know? That's how I feel about it. So I just didn't want anybody to think that I didn't do what I said. I love this music-y music. And then especially when there's like notes and stuff all over it, you know? Somebody wrote all over it, you know? This is like I know you did. Totally organized in its fairyland in your studio. In your studio. Yes, I know. That's right, Josie. It is. It's like paradise in here. Everybody wants to come and play in my studio because it's just so dreamland like, right? Oh, I can't cover that up. That's the thing with it, with collaging or whatever, is you don't, I mean, I don't want to cover up the cool stuff, you know? But then, you know, I don't know. Sometimes you have to cover up the cool stuff. Like that 196. I have to cover that up because I need to cover that little space right there. Okay, I'll let that one dry. Let's do another little one. Let's do this one. So I let these soak in the dye bath, right? So that all the glue just dissolves off of the entire envelope. I'll tell you, some envelopes have better glue than others, though, because I want them to open up like this because I want to be able to do this. I want them to open up while they're in the dye bath. But man, some of them, they must have used like some kind of fancy glue on them because I got to break into this paper from this book because maybe here's what I might do. Maybe I'll just use just a piece of this on this flap, cover the whole thing. You know, and then yeah. And then I can come back and yeah. After that dries, I'll trim it off. And then, hey, I know, maybe I'll do some, this is what happens. Maybe I'll just cover some tags. You know, because some of the book paper that I glued together, some of these turned out kind of thin. Like I want them to be like this one's kind of thin. It's only like two pieces of paper, you know. So yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. I'm just gonna, because I love this paper and I think it'll be neat to just like collage some stuff on top of it. I kind of like mixing sort of industrial type of stuff with like, you know, like flowery, pretty, feminine. You know, I like to mix those two things together. So I think that'll be cool. So yeah, and that'll kind of strengthen this tag a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I love that. For shizzle my frizzle. I crack myself up. You have to be careful using glue sticks, glue on kind of shiny paper, right? I learned that the hard way. Oh, whoops. There we go. Oh, thank you, Lisa. You sweetie. You sweetie. What was that? Your sleep pattern is so bad at the moment. Yeah, so I'm 49, okay? In case anybody didn't know that. I'm 49 years old. And, things are changing. Things are starting to change a little bit. And, one thing that happens with a lot of women my age is, your sleep gets weird. Your sleep can get weird. And, yeah, so that's what I keep saying, that's what it is. That's what it's from, because I don't know. Remember back in the day when you could sleep in like 14 hours and, you know, remember that when you could just sleep for hours and hours and hours? I remember that was the hardest thing about having kids was like, oh my God, I just never get any sleep. And then after a while, I don't know, you just get used to it or something. But yeah, I remember I used to be able to sleep until the cows come home. Like my mom would just go crazy. My mom hates it when people are sleeping and she's awake. She hates it. It makes her crazy. I think it's because she feels like she has to be quiet, while other people are sleeping. There's that stupid fly. So I like doing that. I like just taking one piece and just kind of, and if you ink around the edge of it, it's like, I said this before, but it, to your eye, like it becomes difficult to tell which one of these is on top of the other one, right? I know. I know. She doesn't like it when people are sleeping. Yeah, see, some of these are really thin. Mostly I just don't want to waste the paper. So yeah, it's kind of funny to me. She's kind of passive aggressive about it. Like I can hear her stomping around, and I don't know, maybe I'm just being sensitive, but it seems like she gets irritated when I'm sleeping in the middle of the day, But whatever. I'm grown. I share a house with my mom, just in case anybody doesn't know that. Like, I share this house with her, and I like to say that rather than saying I live with my mom. Because technically I don't really live with my mom. My mom, I rent the downstairs from my mom. So, yeah, so we don't share our living space in any way, shape, or form. The only thing we sort of share is like part of the backyard because I have a raised bed. Yeah. Yeah, I do too, Margie. I love being awake when all the world is sleeping, and I look forward to that. Not that, you know, I'm antisocial. I'm not antisocial at all. Well, maybe sometimes, but um, it's just a time to completely lose, I don't know, concern for anything else that's going on and just focus on what I'm doing, you know, and that's when I think I'm the most productive, you know. Otherwise I feel like even like right now I'm kind of tight. Like it's like hard for me to just go and kind of let go and not worry about what things look like, you know. I think generally we worry about what things look like too much. You know? This is a guest book. Yeah, from some hotel. Did I show you guys? I don't think I posted it in the group, but Valerie Weatherby, she sent me a yearbook. Brooke sent me a really cool yearbook, and now Valerie sent me one, and I'm just like, wow, like, I don't know, it's just really cool. It's the coolest thing. Because I love them. I love these old yearbooks. I love just okay, I got to show you guys the look at jokes. Isn't it cool? It's 1921. Hi, Rosemary. Let me see. I got to look at the basketball team. They're so funny. Let me see if I can find. I want to show you guys the cooking school. Yeah, I think it's in arts. Look at sewing club. Okay, oh, here's the cooking class. Look at them. Isn't that cool? And she's saying, you know, you'll have so much fun tearing that up and stuff. And I'm just like, oh no, I don't know if I can tear this up. But look at, she was excited about the advertising, and I'm with her on that. It's really neat. Some of the advertising is really cool. And it's really kind of glossy paper, like look at the drawings in here. No, there aren't any. It was on sale, Valerie. Well, that's good. I'm glad. It was on sale because you were meant to find it and send it to me. Right? That's the way I look at it. Anyways, I just really love it. I think it's really neat. And yeah, and thank you for thinking of me, Valerie. Really. That was really cool. So yeah, just kind of dinking around. Let me see. Gravy Master. I get like all into reading the ads and stuff in these. Eventually, I will tear into that book, just like the one I got from Brooke. Like, I don't have the heart to bust into it yet, you know, but eventually I will. I'll just grit my teeth and just do it. Or maybe not, you know. Maybe I won't, but I think it's sweet that you guys know I love those yearbooks, and you know. Need some color. Let's see. I don't know how you guys can see anything I'm doing. It seems so dark. Guess it's that time of day though, too. The light is kind of, well, it's kind of weird outside too. It's almost like cloudy, but this is one of my favorite things to do. Just kind of play with tearing up paper and whoops, didn't mean to do that. Can't stick anything down with ink. So Sammy's going to help me later with packing orders. Should be fun. I like to just do it all at once and get it all done. Did you guys see that video in the group of that Valerie posted? Valerie Weatherby, she posted a recording of her son and his wife opening a journal that she had made for them. It's really cool to see their reactions going through it. And it's a beautiful journal. It's very, very personalized and heartfelt. So you can tell, and it's really neat to see them kind of reacting and commenting on, you know, what she had done for them. If you haven't seen it, look for search for posts by Valerie Weatherby in the Facebook group, and you can see it. It's really cool. It's nice to see the other end of the other side of, you know, what happens when, you know, people who don't make junk journals, how they respond to what that is, you know. So check it out. Okay, I want to do, so I have these larger ones that I want to do as pockets. Let's see. So rather than, like, normally you could just fold this, right? Yeah, there's people that don't make junk journals. There's a few. Normally you could just fold this, right? But I don't like to have the text upside down. And plus, it's kind of, since this is 2 pages glued together, sometimes it can be a little bit brittle and it can break at that crease. So I like to just cut it and then just move it up there. And then I want to do some collage on this part. I love all the writing, all the little writing on this. don't have any flowers. Okay, and then I don't want to forget that this goes with this pocket, so I just put a paper clip on it, and then later on I'm gonna stitch it together, and I'll trim it and stitch it together, but I want to make sure that these stay with each other. So yep. Yes, tearing paper. I love tearing paper, but more than tearing paper, I like cutting paper. I love cutting paper. Yeah, see, this is 2 sheets of book paper, but it's really super thin. So I'm just gonna glue it onto that whole. I'm gonna cover the whole thing because I want it thicker. Know what I'm saying? Ooh, cutting paper. Well, I don't know if I would call it a fetish, Margie, but I mean, it doesn't, like do anything for me, but it does actually a little bit. No, just kidding. So then I want this to be a pocket. And so I'm just cutting that, and then I'm going to flip it around and put that on that side. So, and then I'm going to do a little bit more something on this side. Some flowers. It needs like, I was thinking this cookbook. I want to make some like recipe cards out of one of these cookbooks. There. I want to just like cut out the whole recipe and then just stitch it onto a little card, you know, and just make recipe cards. Ah, that pesky fly. I don't know why he likes my ear so much. Okay. Are you going to bed, Kay? Okay, well, have a good sleep. I didn't see you were leaving. What is this recipe thing you keep saying? What are you guys talking about? What are you talking about? I like the sound turning dyed paper. I know, I do too, Laura. The sound of it in the book. Oh, right. Okay, I get what you're saying, Margie. I know. I don't use recipes either. Only thing I use recipes for is baking, right? Just baking. Because baking is more of a science, right? That's what they say. It's more of a science because you're using sort of like formulas. So, oh, whoops! I was gonna glue some of this paper on this. Yeah, I am loving this book. So you'll be seeing a lot of this book paper in future works, y'all. For real. So who's streaming tonight? Can you guys tell me who's streaming tonight that I can go watch? Will ya? Will you tell me? Because I don't know. And I'm really bad about finding that kind of stuff. Honestly, like there's not that many people that are lives that I'm subscribed to that live stream. So I'm kind of like, I don't know how to find them. You know, can you just like search up like who's live or something, or I don't know. I need to just go through and like subscribe to more of my friends, I guess, because I don't. So you're streaming tomorrow at 7. Okay, Deb. And I'm subscribed to you. And so let me make sure that I get notifications, okay? Because, you know, a lot of people don't take that second step and like click the bell. So let me see. Yeah, see, and I wasn't getting notifications. See, that's what happens. You do a Saturday live, 7:30 UK time. Okay, well, hang on a second. See, Smurfy, I wasn't even subbed to you. Okay. All right, so I fixed that. Okay, who else do I need to subscribe to? Come on now. Just heckle. Yeah. I know, right? You don't recommend searching for who's live? Yeah, you're right. I probably would. So who else that's watching am I not subscribed to? Let's see. Anybody else do live streams? She's as cute as two British buttons. Well, oh, there's Elizabeth. Elizabeth, when do you live stream? Tell me when you live stream because I don't know. And I'm definitely subscribed to you. Let me make sure I have the bell. You guys help me out here. Yeah, see? I didn't get notifications from you either, Elizabeth. That's the problem, is that I haven't clicked the bell. Know what I'm saying? Okay, so you just do. You don't have a set schedule. Okay. Okay. You guys go subscribe to Elizabeth's channel because she honestly is super, super fun to watch and she's super funny. She honestly is. And she does a lot of different things, lots of different types of things like the crocheting, and she does her planner stuff, which I don't really get into planner stuff, but Elizabeth's fun to watch when she does it. So, but yeah. Who's Ellie Ellie live streams when she damn well feels like it. Oh. No, really. And Brooke will be live streaming. I know I'm naughty. Elizabeth, Never Hopeless by Elizabeth. Valerie, yeah. Yes, the more you stream, the more fun it is. That's absolutely true. You just kind of, I don't know. I think it's less intimidating almost than making a regular video. I don't know. It just seems like it's nice to get the like feedback, you know. So some of these I want to just this is the wrong one. Here we go. When I do these little notches, I like to come back and just kind of trim that off a little bit. Like that. I like to kind of round that part. You know, I think it just makes it a little more like friendly, you know. Obviously, I'm just screwing around, you guys. Like, I don't have a real plan. You guys want to see my favorite ledger or notebook or whatever? It's not a ledger. It's just a notebook, but look at this. Isn't it gorgeous? Yeah, her journal entries. Exactly, Deb. Elizabeth's journal entries are super fun. And, and I gotta say that I think talking about Never Hopeless by Elizabeth, okay, I don't think that anybody I've ever watched gets as much benefit from her like her journal entries as she does. Like, I don't know if this is coming out right, but it feels like when she's doing that and she's talking about, you know, what's going on in her life and that kind of stuff, that she really is it's very therapeutic, and I feel like it really gets it out when she does that. You know, I guess that's what I'm trying to say. So you really can see the benefit that she gets. Oh, good, Elizabeth. Yeah. No, that wasn't Elizabeth that said that. It said at Elizabeth. Okay, so, oh, Bootsy, you're going to be doing some crochet videos. Cool. Yeah. I know she's very joyful, huh, Brooke? Yeah, do some crochet videos. That's cool. Anyways, look at this. Isn't it yummy? I love this thing. This is like from the 1800s or something. And I just go tearing into it. Thank you, Patty. Patty, you sweetie. You're awesome. Thank you. Yeah, I really appreciate that, the tip, because you know, you know. I keep trying to ink with my glue. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. Oh, Patty, did you see it? I was trying to find that notebook last night to show it to you. Okay, and then maybe some wallpaper. I hope you guys can't hear my dog puking. Oh, Barb Owen just went live. Oh, right on. Well, that's good to know. Does she always do a live on Sundays? Does anybody know? Does she always stream on Sunday? Or is that an impromptu thing? Because I'm almost thinking about changing my, you know, kind of my regular time or day or whatever. Just to kind of shake it up a little bit. What do you guys think? So I want to, this is kind of wet, so I don't want it to. Okay. Oh, paste paper. That's cool. Yeah, she likes that stuff. It is delicious, huh? I know. I love that thing. Well, if you guys want to go and, you know, watch Barb, I'm sure, you know, it's going to be pretty awesome. So it doesn't hurt my feelings if you want to go check her out. Yeah, see, I'm afraid to fold these because when I've done that in the past, it breaks. But this needs some of that paper glued on it. Probably a lot more exciting than watching me gluing paper, huh? But the thing about the live streams that I really like is that you guys get to talk to each other and that kind of thing. You know, I mean, it's a social thing, so that's why I like it. That's why I like doing it. And that's why whenever I don't do it, like, I kind of feel bad, like, you know, because you guys have fun talking to each other, and it just gives you the opportunity, you know. I mean, not that you can't chat with each other wherever, whenever you want to, but it's kind of fun in this sort of setting, you know. Oh, how did I come up with the name? So my mom always wanted to have like a little store, like a little shop, right? Like she always kind of envisioned that in her life. And like a, I don't know, like some kind of like a boutique or something, you know, selling like gifts or whatever. I don't even know what she wanted to sell, but she always wanted to have a store, and she wanted to call it the Silver Orange. And because I know you guys are all still here. I love you guys. Thank you. So the reason for that is because there's no words that truly rhyme with silver or orange. And so that's why she wanted to use those words. And I kind of thought that was cool too. And so a couple years ago, my daughter-in-law and I were talking about maybe doing something together as far as an Etsy shop. And because she does these signs, like these wooden, kind of like country store sort of looking like wooden signs, okay? And that she paints. And so we were going to do that little shop together. And I was just, you know, selling like vintage finds, like, you know, things that I found, random items, right? On Etsy, and, you know, like bottles and boxes and cans and purses and things like that. Anyway, so I named the shop Two Silver Oranges because it was going to be my daughter-in-law and me. And so that's why. I know it's a long story, but my daughter-in-law wound up opening her own shop separate. She doesn't really do it anymore, but our styles kind of clashed, and so like her stuff was just way different than mine, and so we decided that it would be better to not do it. But I had already opened the shop, so yeah, that's why I did it. Yeah, long story, huh? But it's because it's different, you know, basically, like that's why, because nothing is really the same, as they don't rhyme. Nothing rhymes with two or with oranges or silver. There's words that are kind of similar to silver, but I can't think of anything that rhymes with orange. There's kind of a trend, like lately I've noticed, like there's like restaurants are naming themselves, like people are naming their restaurants. I guess restaurants don't name themselves, but people are naming their restaurants after like an animal and a color, like the purple goat, or, you know, the green cow or something, you know. I'm not really sure why, but so I guess the Two Silver Oranges kind of falls into that sort of thing too. I don't know. It's just trendy, you know. I'm like a trendsetter. Not really. I don't want to paper clip those together because I don't want them to, well, hold on. I just don't want them to stick together yet, but I don't want them to lose each other in the pile. There. Oh, she's streaming with her son. Right on. Lisa, that's so funny. I love that. Who's Barb? Thank you. That's terrible. Barb Owen. She does, what's the name of her thing? How to get creative. Isn't that what it is? Yeah, so she knows how to do that. So I want to tear into one of those books, one of those encyclopedias. Also as well. Oh my God, my stomach's growling. Oh, that's okay. Oh, that's funny, Karla. Okay, Deb, have a good night. Sleep good. Yep, tomorrow at 7. Absolutely. We'll see you then. And I'll at least get a notification now. Okay. It's okay, Karla. It's okay. So I talked to my son Adrian today. My son who just he recently moved back over to Seattle. He I'm not trying to brag or anything, but you know, he's back on with Microsoft, and it's kind of interesting. He and I were talking about you know, goals and setting goals and feeling overwhelmed by goals and that kind of stuff. And you know, sometimes it's we decided that sometimes it's better to just kind of let things happen a little bit too, like rather than like I've noticed that I think when you have a goal or you have a plan or whatever, it's great, like, because a lot of people need that, and, shouldn't just kind of flounder through life, right? But sometimes, like, if that becomes a struggle, then maybe you just got to realize that things are going to happen and everything is going to change. And, you can't fight it sometimes. Like, I don't know. It was just kind of interesting talking to him, and just trying to remember that it's all going to be okay regardless. Whatever it is, it's all going to be okay. And that we need to, like, whether we're comfortable or not, we need to realize that everything changes. And kind of appreciate the good stuff when you're feeling it or when it's there, and appreciate that stuff, because it all changes eventually. I mean, how many times have you ever said, okay, I am completely happy right now, I need nothing else, everything is perfect, and I'm just really, really happy right now? I don't think very many of us, like, honestly feel that way very often. So, because I don't think anybody ever is 100%, but when you feel that way, or when you start feeling like things are good and happy and that kind of stuff, just appreciate it, because it changes. Things change. I don't know. I'm just saying, like, I never thought that I would be doing this like a year ago. I never, 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 never. But I was miserable. I was miserable. It was just kind of nice to talk to him, because he's really, like I said, he's really goal oriented, and he's one of those people that can make a goal and just, like, stick to it, and see it through. And I've never been that kind of person. I've always just kind of, flown by the seat of my pants. So I'm just blabbering. Just trying to say, appreciate that, that feeling when you get it, like, that things are good. Like, everything is good. Like, right now, I feel like everything is good. And I'm trying to appreciate it and recognize it, because I know that at some point something is going to happen that's, not so great. And that's okay. Like, I'm going to be ready for it. But, I appreciate right now. So I like the way that this is, like, I like the way this one is kind of, I like the collage. I like the paper here, and then it kind of repeats again right over here. Anyway. I'm not even looking at the chat. Don't even want to look. I know. Who doesn't love a good blabber? Yeah. He's a good kid, You had a similar conversation with Kelly today. That's good. Yeah, it's thanks, Josie. Yeah, well, it's interesting how later on down the road, yeah, it does, Brooke. It does cleanse the soul. But, it's like, as your kids get older, it's just so nice to be able to, like, have adult conversations with them. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not telling you to clean your room anymore, that kind of stuff. It's like we can actually talk about real stuff. And, and it's interesting when your kid can kind of bring you back to reality about things too. Like, you know, like he'll just be like, what, I don't know, like he'll check me, if you know what I mean. Like he can do that for me. Like he can check me and say, hey, you know, what are you doing? Or, you know, I thought, you know, I thought this is what you were doing and that kind of stuff. Yeah, I love this season of our lives. Me too, Elizabeth. That's a really good way to put it. I know. I tell them, if I went to their house, I probably would tell them to clean their room still. But I don't go to his house anymore hardly because he lives in Seattle. But I let, you know, only one of my kids is married. I need more of my kids to get married. Yeah, you're right, Brooke. We should. What was I saying? Oh, I need to tear this. I need to get into one of these books, you guys. See, just sitting here blabbering. I've worked on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 envelopes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 tags and then 3 other envelopes. See? Pretty darn productive, I would say. I have this book right here, this little book. And I like some of these. I like these borders. I don't know if I want to. I don't think I want to get into that right now. Oh, we have, who's Petra? Where's Petra? That pink book? Which pink book? This book? No. No, it's not for sale, Barbara. No, I need this book. A Victorian Book of Days. It's yeah, this is old. Look at 84 and 85. Yeah. No. Oh, look at that fly. Yeah, I'm gonna disassemble this book. Let's see. I need a new X-Acto knife. I have like 4 or 5 of them, but I never have blades for them. And then when I go to get, when I'm at the, wherever it is, to get blades, I can't remember what size they take, and then I wind up just buying a new X-Acto knife. I think they count on that. But yeah, yeah. Patty's got a mess of kids. She got a mess of them. So you're doing your sale tomorrow night, right, Patty? You guys go subscribe to Patty's channel so that you get notifications when she does her live sale. It's pretty freaking cool. She's down in Texas right now shopping for the good stuff for us. So go subscribe to Patty Lang and hit the bell so you get notifications when she goes live. It's pretty cool. And she's super, super nice, super funny, and it's a good time. Are you kids starving to death? Well, I'm sorry. They're starving, you guys.
You've had spaghetti for so long.
I know, you've been eating spaghetti for days, huh? Hey, I had spaghetti last night.
It's good.
It is good. Yeah, but it's only good for so long, right?
I still have a box of spaghetti.
I don't want all of these pages out of this book. I don't know why I'm taking everything out. Ooh, I definitely want that page. Ooh, look at this page. I don't like tearing the page out. I like to... Just a second. What the heck? I need my X-Acto knife. I need an X-Acto. Oh, wait a second. See, I had to put this weird blade in here. Let's see. I bet I'm going to wind up cutting myself with this. Yes, I got a sneak peek last night, and I tell you what, I'm pretty excited about it. Are you gonna put a lot of that stuff that you showed me last night in, like, are you gonna try to sell a lot of that stuff tomorrow, Patty? Or are you gonna wait until you get back home? Yeah, she's doing this live sale, you guys, from her, like, room at, she's, in Texas. She's not she's not at home, but she's doing it anyways. I think it's super cool. Yeah, I'm just gonna use the scissors. So I have a whole set of these encyclopedias, and now that I've started tearing one apart, I feel like I can do the rest of them. I know, Brooke, I won't. I won't use the giant cutter. More butterflies? Yeah, see? I love these books. This one.
I already opened the thing of almost food, and you opened another one.
Who fed her this morning? There was way too much food in her bowl.
I put a lot of food, but I also because I had put so much of the stuff.
I know, honey, but don't do that. That, like, the whole bowl was just full and she wouldn't eat it. She likes it to be about 50-50, like the wet food and the dry food mixed together. And she won't eat the dry food like that. Yeah, I threw that all away. It's okay. I mean, I appreciate you feeding her. So, Yeah. Well, I guess I better figure out what I'm going to feed these kids, you guys, since they're starving to death. They're not actually kids anymore, you know. Diane is asking how you store your book pages. Oh, sorry. Well, that's a good question. I sometimes store them in the book. Lately, that's what I've been doing more and more. But honestly, like I have 3 drawers in my filing cabinets full of book pages. So, but that's because those book blocks, I was using the covers. So, but I mean, oh my God, you guys, this purging of stuff that I've done the last couple weeks has been really, really cool because, now I have more room for more new stuff, right? But, yeah, I have way too many book pages. Let's put it that way. And, but I'll hang on to them. I'm trying to use the paper, you know. That's why I've been doing these tags and stuff like this. And I'm honestly thinking about just like gluing a whole bunch of them together and maybe offering like bundles of these in my shop, just, you know, to kind of get them used. I feel guilty, like I don't want to put them in the recycling bin. They're useful. What are my plans for this inside cover? I don't know. I don't know, Patty. I don't have a plan for it at this point. Look at those pigs. Yeah, that's right. Buying bins coming on. Well, times you guys know how I buy stuff, like I buy a bunch at one time, right? That's because I find it and it's like, oh my God, I can't just leave it there, you know. So I thought, you know, maybe I'll just do kind of like a, I don't know, like a live sale. Like I don't want to do it all the time, but I'm thinking maybe like once a month or something, you know. I think that would be kind of fun, and just kind of share a little bit and kind of I don't know, maybe put together some collections and that kind of thing, just of things that I've come across, you know. Hi, Selena. Selena's here. Hi, Selena. You use a filing cabinet each time you rip papers? You mean to store the book blocks? I noticed you have the Reader's Digest book blocks for sale in your shop for pretty cheap. So if anybody's looking for book paper, that's a good place to get it. I thought it was really reasonable. Oh, to store under categories. Oh, right. Okay. Yeah. You know, I probably should organize my stuff in categories, but mostly what I do is like I have one big like box of book pages, like book blocks that I like to use. Let me grab it. I'll show you. So this, and then I have the bottom tier of my my cart, my craft cart, you know, those 3 shelf like rolling craft carts. I've got a bunch of books on there that are like torn apart, that are book pages that I want to use. So these are all different books that where I like the text. They're, you know, things that I want to use, you know. So I like to keep those like handy. There's a couple of like shorthand books. And then, you know, different like small books where I want to keep the pages. And it's like dictionary, like the French dictionary. All of my field guides, that kind of stuff. That stuff's all in there. But then I have this like box, right? That's these are all book pages where I like the layout or the font or the color of the paper or the texture of the paper, that kind of thing. Like, it's just, these are just books that I want to use for, you know, whatever. Like, I definitely want to keep. Like, this is just like a little handbook, but I like that the font is really small and it has all these little things, little fonts, little different like graphs and tables and things like that. Same with this one. This is like a I can't remember what it was exactly, but I just like the layout. It's almost like a thesaurus kind of. Yeah, so this is the French dictionary, illustrated French dictionary. So I just keep this stuff in this box because I that way I don't have to go through those filing cabinet drawers all the time when I'm looking for paper, right? This one's really cool. This is Hamlet, and there's all kinds of notes, and you know, it's been highlighted, that kind of stuff. And I've used all of that book, you know. This is just a notebook, but it's got cool little, from somebody that worked for the railroad. It's all kinds of weird things, but I like that it's got blank paper on the back sides. A crossword puzzle book. There's a little reader that I like to use. I like the black and white images and the text. It's a math book. So, not sure why this is in here, but oh, I think I stuck it in there because I like some of those little charts and stuff. This Campfire Girls book. So, anyways, yeah, so this is kind of my I like this sheet music and that little hymnal. That's basically how I organize it. Of course, I have another box like that too. I have 2 of those boxes. So these covers, I don't know what I'm going to do with them. But I've got 14 of these books, and the inside covers are all like that. So, I don't know. Maybe I'll sell them. Like that you have them all taken apart, ready to use. Okay, Selena. Well, thank you. Sounds like you've been super busy. And your daily deal, Selena, real quickly, is that valid? Like, how do you do that right now? Because I think I want one of those. But anyways. Good night, Selena. Have a good night. I'll message you about that if I need to. So you're changing your name? Shaw Design? Shaw Craft. Okay, I will, Selena, for sure. Yeah, well, I have some of the Cantha fat. Oh my gosh, my dog like freaking out at the window.
I got her.
You got her? Okay. You bought one already, Rosemary? Nice. I think you should keep your shop name with whatever you've, it's hard. That's hard to change, But, companies do it all the time. Different companies do it. They change their name. So, I like the barn door. I like it. I think I don't know, it's catchy. It's more catchy. So, just going to look through here and pull out stuff that I think I will use where I want the images, right? Like those birds. I've been kind of into like vintage dogs lately, like vintage dog images. So, I like that pig. I don't know why. But I like just like kind of random weird things, like weird country kind of farmy stuff lately. That's kind of what I've been drawn to. And I think a lot of it that feeling comes from the cookbooks that I've collected lately, like, like putting up food, that kind of thing. Like, it's kind of a like a farm sort of farmhouse kind of thing, like people putting up food for the winter, and I don't know. Because, in the back in the 30s and 40s, that was a big deal. Like, you had to store food for the winter. And harvesting and all of that was a big deal. And, for your health and your survival, right? So, see, there's a lot of stuff in this book that I can use. All these butterflies and stuff. Oh, my God. Bugs, I'm not so into, but definitely that bee. Those flowers. So I'll go through this book and pull out the pages with things that I feel like I will use for tags or whatever. And then the rest of the paper I will use for actually building the tags themselves, right? Like layer a couple layers together and just use the paper just as paper, like even if it gets painted or whatever, it's just paper, so it doesn't get wasted. I mean, at least that's the idea. God knows, like as much paper as I have in this form, I'll never use all of it, but I can try. Yeah, I won't think I'll ever use all these stars and planetary type of things, but All those squirrels. So I don't really do ocean type of stuff, but I love that squid. All right. So yeah. You going to sleep? You guys going to sleep? Okay, I'm gonna try to yeah, there's tons of stuff in those books. These natural science encyclopedias have all kinds of good things in them. Just, you know, a plethora. Look at all those bugs. Only thing I don't like are cockroaches. I'm sorry, but wait, what did you say? You want me to save the bugs for you, Rosemary? Okay. I can do that. See all those dogs? I don't know. I just think they're cool. Sam? Oh, he doesn't know he's got water boiling. I know. I like certain bugs. Okay, I will. I will, Rosemary. I'll save them for you. Oh, Betty, you want bugs too? Okay. Okay. The only bugs that I like are like butterflies and ladybugs. I like certain beetles. I think they're cool. Certain beetles. But there's some bugs that, I don't know, they just kind of give me the creeps. So I don't like bugs with like exoskeletons too much. But like, I don't know. I think like some of these beetles are really cool. Like that one, like scarab type of beetles, you know. But okay, I will save you bugs. Yeah, sorry, this has been kind of a hodgepodge of weirdness today, you guys, but good night, good night. Brick, are you going to bed? I shall fussy cut how that stuff. Okay, Margie, have a good night. So yeah, so I'm gonna get busy packing some orders and stuff, you guys. And I just really wanted to come and say hi and get my fix of you guys for a little bit. I'm gonna get some orders printed, and after Sammy's done eating, we're gonna do some packing. So I got to get all those kits sent out tomorrow. All the little paperclip bead kits that I yeah. Absolutely. Oh, you guys are, I know, right? Now what are you supposed to do? I know. Well, apparently Barb Owen is streaming.